talk about the Illuminati, secret societies, Freemasons, shadow government, military, industrial complex. What y'all want to talk about today? Shit. Restoration of the divine feminine. Restoration of the divine feminine. What y'all want to talk about this morning in this rising and rising? I say high vibing, grand rising, high vibing. High vibing, grand rising, high vibing. High vibing, grand rising. High vibing, grand rising. High vibing, grand rising. High vibing, da da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Why am I hearing that song from what's that movie? Drumline. One band, one sound. You know, arcade is was happy birthday. Happy birthday. Arcade is in school when I was on the drumline. I was only on it for like marching season. My senior year, I think. Maybe it was 2 years in a row. I don't remember. Shoot. Butter pecan. Shoot. Got some butter pecan coffee today. Look, check it out. Butter pecan. Da da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Have you ever seen that movie Drumline? One band, one sound. Huh? One band, one sound, guys. One band, one sound, man. Oh, drum major, he made a cadence out of their cadence that they made that they had on that movie. Our cadence was, you know, an offshoot of that. Anyway. I'm making my coffee here. Yeah, we're making my little coffee. Grand Rising. Good morning, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. High vibing. Grand Rising. I don't know, I'm a little late this morning. So man, I slept in late this morning. It's 8:30. Shit. Well, I was up late though, so it makes sense. It only makes sense. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. Or how's it go? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Shit. Got some coffee going. Look, check it out. Coffee. Everybody loves coffee. But pecan coffee. And my best pecan coffee right there, man. Go ahead and put some of this in here. Oh, there we go. I'm up all these dishes in this whole house full of shit. This ain't my shit. These people over here trashy, man. I mean, these motherfuckers over here, they're all trashy. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing at all, man. They don't do nothing but rugs. You wanna watch the news? That's the daily fear prawn. I used to be addicted to fear. You know, I used to be addicted to fear. Right, they call it fear prawn, right? You know what I'm talking about? P-O-R. You know, you gotta change the letters around for the algorithm. They call it prawn. Fear prawn. I used to be addicted to that stuff, man. I used to get on there and listen every day and be like, oh no, can you believe they're doing this? Oh my God, they're doing this. Oh, what's next? Oh God, look at what they're doing this. And it's like, yeah, who cares? That's just all a bunch of fear crap. Keep you going in circles. Keep you going in loops. Can you believe this has happened? Have you turned on the news? Oh my God, this is what Alex Jones is saying. Oh my God, listen over here. Look at these people. Oh my God, look over here. Like, just turn it the fuck off. You know, I used to be addicted to that fear too, you guys. Oh yeah, I had to have my daily dose of fear prawn during the day, you know. I had my daily dose of fear. I used to be addicted to that stuff, man. Now it's like, be not afraid. Be not afraid. What I was told anyways. Hey, good morning. Dope! Wait, what am I gonna do? Dope! Dope! I'm gonna give me some Duff beer. I'm gonna give me some Duff beer. What y'all know about the Simpsons predictions? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Grand Rising. High vibing, Grand Rising, high vibing, da-da-da. Good morning, Grand Rising, high vibing, da-da-da. Good morning, Grand Rising. Good morning, Grand Rising. Good morning, Grand Rising. High vibing, da-da-da. How's everybody else doing today? You having a great day or what? 3-layer dip stack of cheddar cheese, barbecue sauce, sour cream and onion. Hey man, that sounds good now. What? Man, I might have to go eat that for lunch. Shit, I'll make one of those. Sounds pretty good. Oh, that sounds pretty good to me, folks. Whoops. Don't drop the apple. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, as they say. Don't drop the apple. And some of these people be like, don't drop the soap, because they be going to prison for real. They don't want to go to prison, though. So they be hiding. Nah. Yeah. You're the fourth person to comment, maybe, or the third. I don't know. It don't matter. Hit the like button, you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. What y'all want to talk about today, huh? Want to talk about chemtrails, conspiracy theories, the Illuminati, shadow government, the military-industrial complex? I mean, what can we talk about today? The cabal, the cult, the real society. What do y'all want to talk about? Good morning, Grand Rising. Good morning, Grand Rising. High vibing. The yoke is a bit of Spider-Man, and I don't know what to do with the World Cup if you are a bit of Spider-Man, but I don't know what to do with the world. Okay, that don't make any sense, man. You know, you gonna comment something on here, at least make it make sense. Golly, man, at least make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. What I heard. Shoot. That's all distractions, man. The news, distractions. The news talking a certain kind of, and have certain kind of mannerisms because they casting spells on you, okay? They call them newscasters, okay? Because they're casting spells on you. They talk in a certain kind of way. It's like a lullaby. Get you in a beta state. You ever wonder why newscasters talk the way they do? And it's on purpose, not by accident, okay? to lull people to sleep, to get you in that beta state so they can incept ideas into your brain. Okay, man? Just saying. That's why I don't be watching the news. I don't need any inception shit going on over here, you bastard. Fear-based bullcrap. I don't need it in my life. I don't need fear in my life. I used to be addicted to that fear too. Like every day, man, I have to get on TV, I have to get online, wherever, media device, whatever, right? And just say, oh yeah, what's going on today? Oh my God, addicted to the drama, right? You're addicted to the drama. Oh, we're so addicted to freaking drama. It's pathetic. Pitiful. Oh, people are addicted to drama. Why you think people watch these reality shows all the time? Because it's drama, 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 drama. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion the producers are in on a lot of that shit that happens in these shows. Like, they make that shit happen for you know, ratings, for views, and, you know, whatever. Like, share, comment, subscribe, you guys. The spellcasters talking a certain kind of way, you know, use certain mannerisms to lullaby your ass to sleep. I mean, did I say spellcasters? I meant the newscasters. I'm sorry, I meant newscasters. Newscasters. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. And I'm feeling good. I've been through a lot. I probably do look like what I've been through, though. I've been through hell and back so many freaking times. I've been through the ringer so many freaking times, man. I done lived in the trenches. Man, I done thugged it out with niggas. I done lived in the trenches. Shit. I better put some motherfucking respect on my name. Shit. Good morning. How you doing? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so I'll just, you know, good morning to you. Why, man? Let's see what your name is. Yazan Hazama. That's a pretty name. A pretty name. Assalamu alaikum. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah. All good things. All good things. Yeah, indeed. Free Palestine, indeed. Free Palestine, indeed. A bunch of good people over there in Palestine. I came to stop the war. And for them, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Came to stop this war. Hello, Yazan. You know, I have Arab family members. You know, like, I have family from Iran. I have people that's Muslim in my family, Christian, Catholic, Buddhist, you name it. I got all these kind of different people in my family. And you know what? They're all people. They're all human beings. Okay? They are all people. It don't matter your creed, credo, religion, spirituality, so on and so forth. You are a soul. You are a soul. You're a human being that has a soul. And people don't like to talk about the soul a lot, but that's where I reside, in the soul, baby. I like that soul stuff. You came to stop this old war they got going on. The only way to stop it is to give me to my partner. So how are we gonna do that? I don't know. We'll figure it out. God's gonna do something though. Won't God do something? Yep, God's gonna do something. Good morning, Grand Rising. How vibing? And the poor Palestinians over there, man. You're not fucking. Dang. And then old Netanyahu's like, oh yeah, well the war must remain status quo. It's like, huh? So you're not trying to win this thing. You're not trying to do. You're just trying to kill people out there. You're just trying to make these people suffer for no reason. You're trying to make these people like, whoa, man, that's wicked, evil shit they got going on over there in Israel. Shit, that's not the real Israel anyways. I'm not even sure there's that many Jews over there in Israel. That's some fake Jews. You remember in the Bible, Jesus be like, beware the false Jews? Yeah, the people in Israel, the false Jews. I don't know what kind of people they got going on over there. It must be those Russian Jews. That's them blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jews they got over there. Look at Netanyahu. Come on, man. He looks more like Vladimir Putin to me. These people are not Jews. They're not of the bloodline. It's a false state. And they got the real Jews, and they probably don't even remember who they are, so it's like, huh. Boy, they got a lot of crap going on these days. Boy, they got a lot of crap going on these days, you know? And people over there in Israel, they're not even the real Jews. It's like, so what are y'all even talking about anymore? God. Now, how many times I gotta tell y'all, Iran has nukes. Don't fuck with them. Iran has nukes. They've been having nukes. They've been having these kind of things. But them, Russia and China and all these people, I don't know. The BRICS nations. You see what they did to Gaddafi just because he was trying to get his people on the gold off of the petrodollar and back on the gold standard, right? Well, JFK was going to do the same thing for this country. You see what they did to JFK. You see what they did to Gaddafi. Horrible, man. Horrible what be going on in this world. Horrible. It's for control, right? Control. What are they losing control? Oh, maybe you're not supposed to have control. Maybe God is supposed to have control. You ever think about that? Huh? Maybe they ought to give it up. Move along. And give it up. You lost. Yeah, Iran was the last one, right? There was 5. There was 5 countries on this list, and after America done infiltrated and overthrew each one of these countries, then they could have their new world order, their one world religion, their this, that, the other thing. But it's not gonna happen, okay? That shit ain't gonna happen, because I said no. It's wrong. God said no. Like, so Iran was the last one. So I'm just saying, Leave the brown people alone, okay, America? Leave the freaking brown people alone. Leave the brown people alone. God, America. Leave the freaking tribal people, leave the brown people alone. It ain't none of your business over there, white man. Hey, white man, leave the brown people alone. I'll be telling them every day. I'll be telling them every day. Shit. They hear me, they just don't be listening. You know what I'm saying? Leave the brown people alone, America. Okay, gee whiz. It's not your business, not your concern going over there. Leave them alone. America is so interested in what the rest of the world, every other country in the world is doing. Well, look what happened to America. It went to shit real fast, didn't it? We don't export anything over here, right? What do we export in America? Name me one thing that America exports. Let's see, they can't export food because other countries will not accept it, okay? Because they have standards. Other countries will not accept our food. You know why? Because their FDA in that other country over there said, whoa, there's a number of poison. Look at all these toxins. No, we're not feeding that shit to our people. We're not feeding that crap, that garbage to our people. But over here in America, well, they feed it to you. They give you the clone burgers. They give you this, that, the other thing, the synthetic, whatever. Man, it's horrible. It's horrible, right? It's horrible. Other countries, they're like, no, hell no. We don't want that crap. We don't export technology. We don't export, what do we export? Movies? The media? Hollywood? Well, you know how corrupt Hollywood is. Man. Media? Is that what America exports now? What do we export over? Nothing. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. This country is doomed. This country's fucking doomed, man. Anyways, how you guys doing? Yeah, America exports bullshit. Lies, deceit, deception, bullshit. That's what America exports. Propaganda. Boy, if you live in the other country and you look at this country, you're like, God damn, they're fucking up over there. Oh, they fucking up. America, you fucking up. It's like other countries can see it. But people here in this country, I guess they're too close to it. You gotta see it from an outsider's perspective, right? You gotta look at it from a different perspective. It's like, wow. Other countries look at this country and they're just like, God damn. God damn, this motherfucker's doomed. No, look, America has to go back to sovereignty under God. That's what has to happen. We gotta go back to tribe days, man. That's what has to happen. Tribe days and sovereignty under God. You know, like the Indians used to have back in the day. Shout out to my natives. Shout out to my aboriginals. Shout out to my aboriginals out there, because they be knowing. They've been knowing this forever. You know, didn't nobody ever ask them. If you ever track one of these people down and ask them all this stuff, they probably wouldn't tell you. Because of, you know, persecution, this, that, all the backlash you get and everything. Like, but I don't give a fuck. It's over, man. It's over, man. America, Babylon. Like, I be telling people, get out of Babylon, people. Get out of Babylon. Mostly I be talking about people in the churches. Like, man, y'all are Christians, right, over there? Okay. Okay, you're Christians. Okay, now give me one example when Jesus was ever inside a building teaching people. Giving sermons, any of that? What? You can't give me one? Oh, shit. Maybe that one little one whenever he was a kid, whenever he was a child, you know, he was in the temple and I don't know if they left him there or if he ran off and then they went and looked for him and then he was in the temple teaching the elders. I mean, people are nuts.
What about Jesus?
Yeah, I'm talking about Jesus. I'm talking about Jesus. Jesus. Oh, you know, once you get in alignment, get your brain in balance, you become Israel too. You know, all these Christians, right? You know, all this stuff is based off of Egyptian lore, mythology, and, well, just facts, truth. More like truth, right? The Christian cross is based off of the Ankh. Okay, the cross comes from the Ankh. Like everything y'all do in Christianity, everything traces back to Egypt, ancient Egypt. Israel, Isis, Ra, Elohim. Like, what are y'all even talking about anymore in y'all's churches? You people are blind in your churches. That's why I be like, come out of Babylon, my people. Come out of Babylon. When did you ever see Jesus in the church? He wasn't. He was always outside, wasn't he? He was always outside mingling with the people. Everything is Egyptian. Why do you think the pyramid's on your dollar bill? What does that even mean? What does this order ab chaos mean? Order out of chaos? Why is that on the dollar bill? Why is there an all-seeing eye on the dollar bill? Teacher, I used to ask her in junior high. I said, teacher, what does this mean? And when she couldn't tell me, well, fucking did away with that shit. Fuck school. Y'all people don't know anything about anything. Y'all teaching us the whole wrong shit. You go to school, they teach you how to be a slave. Be a debt slave. Work for the government for your life, you know. Go be a debt slave. When you're born, they take the sole of your feet and imprint it on a piece of paper because they're stealing your soul. They're turning you into just a number. You're a contract for the government now. That's all you are. They done stole your soul and turned you into a number, bro. Dang shame on them, though. Israel. It's all over in the Bible, right? Yet these people condemn ancient Egypt. Oh, they condemn anything Egyptian. Oh, it's the devil. It's evil. It's the devil. Excuse you, though. Do you realize your whole Bible comes from ancient Egypt? Mic drop. These people in the Illuminati know that. That's why they, put it all over in front of your face. But they don't tell you about it. Supposed to be very hush-hush in the secret. Oh, well, too bad. You know, when my teacher couldn't explain what was on the fucking dollar bill to me, I'm like, well, what good are you? You don't know nothing about nothing then, do you, teacher? You teaching me the wrong shit, teacher. So I ain't never paid attention. Not after that day, I ain't never paid attention a day in my life in school. Skip that shit. I skipped that shit. I still passed, honor roll and all that shit, but I didn't go to class, head ass. Too intelligent for school. These people that dumb me down, turn me into some kind of fucking slave for the government, turn me into some kind of debt slave for their own fucking purposes. You know, have me watching TV, watching all these Illuminati rituals, the Super Bowl, all this crap so I can push their agenda through. Well, guess what? If I don't watch that shit, it don't happen, bitch. Because they need my energy. Yes, me, little old Jacob Anthony Guillory. Energy to make their spell work go through, to make their rituals go through. And when I say no, it's a no for me, dogs. It means it's a motherfucking no for me, dog. And that shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. I ain't gonna let it. Try to take out all the brown people in the world. What? Yes, they did. Did you know that? Did you know that, people? There's people at the top of that little pyramid scheme. That's a scam. That's the original pyramid scam, by the way. You ever heard of a pyramid scam? Well, there you go. There you go. Freemasonry. Pyramid scam. Oh, they tell you the truth, and they tell you, okay, the Hiram Abiff shit. When you get into Freemason, they start off with this whole Hiram Abiff stuff, right? Hiram Abiff lives. Hal. You ever seen that movie Shallow Hal with Jack Black? Hal. Hiram Abiff lives. You ever seen 2001: A Space Odyssey? What is the computer's name in there? Hal. H-A-L. Hiram Abiff lives. And then they tell you, oh, that's not the truth. No. And then you get up a few levels and they tell you, oh, wait, no, that's not the truth. This is the truth. And then they give you some other spiel about this, that, and the other. And you get into the Egyptian stuff and they tell you all that. And then you got to learn about the Lucifer stuff and all that. And then they tell you, that's not the truth. Every time you go up a few levels, oh, wait, no, that's not the truth. This is the truth over here. You gotta learn all this stuff now. I'm like, what? Man, just go talk to God about it like I did. Fuck what they talking about. They all caught up in some fuck shit. God told me not to take any oaths. Don't take any secret oaths. Okay? That's what God told me, so I'll obey God. You know, I'll be obeying God, the Creator. I didn't smoke nothing. It's going pretty good, Brando. Me and my steak knife can't do shit. Hey, look, man, you won't need it. You won't need it. That's why I sold all my guns. I sold all my guns. I was ready for war. I was ready for Armageddon. I was packed to the hilt. Okay, I had everything. Okay, look, I'm not gonna name all the stuff I had, but I had some stuff and some things. And I was ready to go to war. Okay, but God was like, God told me, you're not gonna need those guns. No, I'm telling you, you're not gonna need them. You're not gonna need them. You ain't gonna need your guns. There's UFOs here with like space lasers and all kind of space age weapons and stuff. You think you're gonna need a little pew pew gun? No. You think you're gonna pew? No. You ain't gonna need a pew pew. No way. No way. That's what God told me. So I sold all my guns. Sold them. They're gone. I don't need that crap. I don't need that in my life. Shoot. You're not gonna need them. That's what I heard. God told me you're not gonna need them. They got all these preppers, all these people ready for it. Well, look, that's that fear I'll be talking about. You see all these preppers, all these people getting ready for Armageddon, and they stacking up on food and guns and all this stuff. Well, that's what I'll be talking about. That fear. Mostly Christians, by the way, who claim the Bible. And the Bible says, be not afraid in it more times than it does any other verse in that book. But they don't be listening because they're lukewarm. Because they're lukewarm. God told me you're not going to need any guns. So I believe God. You know. That and there's UFOs here. Like, I'm just saying, man, you could have a UFO following you around, um, for protection purposes only, okay? Like, if you're a good dude, if you want to make, one of my people, like, you could have a UFO following you around, okay, man? But don't be scared. That's your protection detail, okay? That is your freaking protection detail. You get me? You feel me? That's your protection detail. Now, these bad people could have a UFO follow them around just like, uh-huh. I wish a nigga would. Think about it. Go ahead. Do something. I'm going to push the button. I'm going to zap his ass. Paul, can I zap him now? Paul, hey Paul, can I zap him? Hey Gleek Gloop, can I zap his ass now? Gleek Gloop, can I zap him? Where the boss at? Can I zap this motherfucker? Look, he's thinking about doing some fuck shit. Look at him, he's thinking about it. I can read his mind, he's thinking about it. I'm gonna zap his ass anyway, just for thinking about doing some fuck shit to the collective. Okay? Touch not the anointed, harm not my prophets. What I heard. I need to get out of this town. Prophet ain't recognized in his hometown though. The rest of the world loves me, man. It's just these people over here in Babylon. I mean America, which is really ancient Egypt, the land of milk and honey. Okay, this is the land of milk and honey. Let's not forget that, everybody. We live in America. It is the land of milk and honey, and we're going back to sovereignty under God and nobody else, and ain't nobody gonna stop that. All right? Nobody. Not even me. Okay. Anywho, there's that pussycat. Meow. Okay, what's he saying? Whoa, what you talking about, man? All kinds of stuff he be talking about. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, really? Masonry started out as your history major? Originally, Freemasonry was not a bad thing. And most of these people don't even know what they're involved with. Like, they don't know. They don't ever get past the third degree. Have you ever heard the term the third degree? You know where that comes from? That's the whole Freemasonry thing, because these people have a black ball and a white ball, and then they give you the third degree, which is a bunch of questions, and then depending on however you answer the questions, depending on whether or not you go through to the fourth degree, or you stay a master mason at the third degree. I know all about that stuff. I studied it. They try to get me to join that so many times. I don't know. Blackballed and whiteballed, that's where that comes. A lot of these terms you hear about, that's all Freemasonry shit. It used to not be bad. They went dark somewhere along the way. Used to it was a place where, people get together and just talk about things, these concepts and things that I be talking about, without any kind of persecution, without any kind of, their church coming down on them and this and that and the other thing. Their family members, their churches, everybody around them, be hating on them. Because, you you can just hear it. They're devil worshippers. Yeah, it got corrupt, like everything else, man, gets corrupted. There's dark masons, there's light masons, there's, same thing like with the Jesuits. You can't just condemn the whole bunch of them, the whole group of them. There's good ones and bad ones and so on and so forth and such. Just like everything else, there's good and there's bad, man. And Catholicism started off different too. It was like, it wasn't what it is today either. It used to be a good thing too. But now it's all evil and corrupt. The devil lives over there, and he's running that whole shit now. That whole shit show. That's what I say about the Jesuits. If you turn their logo upside down, look, the Jesuit logo is IHS. This is the Jesuit Society of Jesus. Okay, this is their logo, IHS, and it has a cross on there. Okay, it stands for Isis, Horus, and Set. Set. They fuck with Set over there. I don't fuck with Set. Anyway, you turn that logo upside down, it spells SHI, and then the cross makes a T. So if you want to know what these evil people are doing, just turn their work upside down, and you can see it as plain as day. If you want to know what the enemy's doing, you just turn it upside down, and it's like, it reveals itself. Aha, there you go. Like that. I'll bet they do. Everyone's supposed to be a 33 honorary degree. Yeah, because it don't go past 30. 33 is the honorary one, right? You don't get a 32 on paper or whatever. But it goes up way higher than that. There's degrees into the hundreds. Okay, it goes way past up 100. It goes way up there. They only get to 33 and stop. Most of them cross these lines, though. They start doing blood stuff, blood rituals, blood oaths, blood sacrifices, and this kind of thing. Whoa, you can't. No, you can't. You can't ascend beyond a certain level whenever you're doing those kind of things. Oh, shoot, man. No, I'm not too sure that Adam Weishaupt wasn't the same guy as George Washington. Kind of looked the same. You know, everybody in America is a Mason. If you watch television, you're a fucking Freemason. Okay, look, they initiated you. You are a Freemason. Whether you like it or not, they initiated you. That don't surprise me when you go other places in the world. They see you as a Mason because they did it to all of us here in America. Okay, they through our television programs, they initiated all of us into their bullshit. Whether you like it or not, you know why they did that? So they could sacrifice us. They initiated you so they could sacrifice you. Isn't that fucked up? The whole country. They just want everybody. I'm like, ain't that fucked up? Wow. These people are evil. Judgment on all them fuckers over there. I mean, look, because we do our schools, right? Everything from the graduation ceremony, you take off your little square hat, you throw it up. All that is Freemason rituals. All that shit is, man, all of it. It's all got to do with that shit. Everything in America has got to do with that shit. Everything. And once you learn the signs and the symbols and you learn their language, and it's like, this shit's everywhere. There's no escaping it. There's no escaping it. It's literally everywhere. It's like, oh, man. Because I tried. I was like, I tried. No, you can't. You can't escape. You got to rise above it. You got to rise above it, beloved. There ain't no escape from the mass mind rape. Huh? play it again, Jack, and then rewind the tape, and then play it again and again and again until your mind gets locked in, believing all the lies that they're telling you, buying all the products that they're selling you. They say jump and you say how high, your brain dead, you got a fucking bullet in your head. Down, 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 just victims of the in-house drive-by. Down, 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 down. They say jump, you say how high. Run it. That's one of my favorite bands. What is ECV? I don't know shit. Wait, what? 33 and then it goes. Oh, Rosicrucian order? Yeah. Yeah. The Rose. You know, the Rose, that's Mary Magdalene. The Rose. That's the divine feminine. The divine feminine. We should all be so lucky and honored to get to kneel at her gravesite, at her tomb. They gotta keep her moving though, 'cause you know, can't find that one. They ain't never gonna let you find her. Hell no. You know, the Rosicrucians and the Jesuits are really kind of at odds with each other. You know, there's some people that, like, they're in all of these orders. It's like, it's crazy, man. Especially with the Catholics. Have you seen how many goddamn orders the Catholics have? Like, the saint, there's 1,000 of them, man. And they're all about the same shit. It's all the same kind of shit. Just, oh, it's so stupid. It's all so stupid. Especially with these Catholics, because they just keeping y'all trapped in a prison. You go to Catholic church, you receive that Eucharist. You know what you're doing to yourself, right? Getting yourself possessed. Possessed by, I don't know what. It ain't the Holy Ghost, though. I don't know what it is. It's not the Holy Ghost, though. You receive that Eucharist, you're getting yourself possessed by something. Not Jesus. It ain't the Holy Ghost. That's for sure. I had to get away from that monitoring spirit right there. Oh, I need to get out of here away from these goddamn freaking karmic monitoring spirit pieces of shit around me all the time. Fuck. Yeah, the Catholic Church, that's to keep people in a prison. Keep you getting reincarnated over and over and over again. So they can keep harvesting from you like a battery. So these archons can keep harvesting from you like you're a battery. Okay? You ever seen the movie The Matrix? There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I could talk about the Catholic Church all day long. I know all their bullshit too. Golly. These people go to church, they sacrifice Jesus every time they say Mass. Every time they say a Mass, they're sacrificing their Lord and Savior over and over and over. You think he likes that shit? He don't like that. He don't agree with any of that crap y'all be doing over there. Can't stand you motherfuckers, as a matter of fact. Matter of fact, he can't stand you motherfuckers. Shit. You goddamn Catholics. Oh, man. And they think they're right, so they'll go to their grave. They go to their grave. Only there's a one church and all this other stupid shit I used to hear when I was up. Well, Jesus started the church, not that fuck church. Shit, Jesus didn't want nothing to do with that fucking shit. Hell no. His name wasn't even Jesus, you bitch. Quit lying to people. Yeshua. Yeshua, Yeshua, Yeshua. I don't know where this J name came from. That sound like something the devil made or something. I don't trust anybody with a J name. Shit. They didn't even have the J sound back then. So I don't know. I don't know where all this crap came from. Catholics are not Christians. These people is not. I don't know what the hell they are. Okay, witches and warlocks is what they are. Yeah, dude, they're witches and warlocks. It's black magic. And that's what they into. I mean, they go to their churches, right? I know because I grew up in this shit. They go to their churches, right? And they drink blood and eat flesh. They eat living tissue, living human flesh, and drink blood. What does that sound like to anybody with a right fucking mind? Cannibalism and vampirism. Anybody that's got a right, like, hello, y'all that fucking stupid over there in that church or what? Cause I'll be like, come out of Babylon, my people. They don't want to. They go deeper in Babylon. They hear me talking. They go deeper. They go deeper into their religion. They go deeper into their cult. Like, well, okay then. That's on you. I'll be like, come out of Babylon, my people. Boy, they grab their roses and they go straight to church. Whoa. I said, come out of Babylon. Don't go further into it. Adopted over there in that religion. They adopted every kind of anything over there. Constantine and all this shit, man. Oh my God. And they fucked it all. Fucked it all up. And they took out all the good books in the Bible and they left just the shitty ones. But they left enough clues for themselves, right, that they could figure it out. You know, like, they didn't want anybody else to know the truth. They left enough clues for themselves. Well, it's too late now, man. The extra, okay? Book of Enoch. Book of, Jubilees, Jasher. Oh, this Book of Mary. Mary Magdalene had a book, too. Did y'all know that? Yes, she did. I have it somewhere in the house. Apocryphon of John. They took all these books out. All the esoteric books they took out. The books that explained it. They took those out. The explanation book, oh, they took that shit right out. Oh, no. No. We can keep those for ourselves. That's how these people be thinking. Knowledge is power, so they keep all the knowledge for themselves and they just disseminate the bullshit to everybody else. And just like whenever, say you're a brother, you're an older brother, you got 4 younger siblings, 4 younger brothers, you know, and you're the older out of the five, you get all the information first. You get all the knowledge, all the information, all the stuff first, okay? So you can control your younger siblings through that process. You can control them until they get old enough to figure out, oh, you've been lying to me, you fucker. I'm gonna whoop your ass now. And then, you know, and then it's over. You know, once they get old enough and they start figuring it out, I'm like, oh, I see what's going on here. Yep. Here's what it is, though, man. Shoot. Yeah, the Catholics are fucked, man. Whoa, what happened? Wait, hang on. What now? Look into the ECV campus. It is, but it's not a religious or Masonic thing. Regular social club with diverse people. Yeah, that's pretty much how it started, right? It was a place where people could just talk about things openly without being like harshly persecuted, I guess, you know, burned at the stake and shit. They used to burn us at the stake, used to hang us, burn us at the drawing quarters, all kind of throw us off of cliffs, call us witches, all kind of shit. Crazy shit to people, man. You know, like the goddamn not insurrection. What do they call it? Inquisition. Yeah, like the Inquisition. Yeah, there you go. That just proves it. That's the church. That's the Catholic Church came up with all that. Catholic Church came up with all these torture devices. Catholic Church came up with all this shit. The Inquisition, torture devices, killing people. They don't believe what we believe. We're gonna kill them. Christianity was won at the point of a sword. You understand? People became Christians because they had to. It was either become Christian or become Catholic or die. That was their choice. So of course, you know, hey, yeah, sure, why not? I'll baptize my kids. Sure, why not? Call them kids. Bah. A kid is a baby goat, by the way. If you understand that, you understand what I'm talking about, man. Them and their fucking goat shit. Gotham, Goat City. You know Gotham, Batman, Gotham. Gotham means Goat City. Bah. A kid is a baby goat. That's why we don't really call children. A child of God. It's not a kid. It's not a fucking goat. It's not an animal. It's a child of God. Divine being. You see how they trick us? Well, somebody had to trick the tricksters. Tell you what, that's what I did. I'd be tricking the tricksters. I be tricking the tricksters. You ain't gonna trick me, tricksters. I done learned all the tricksters' tricks. Trick a trickster, bitch. Shit. Oh, it'd be hot outside. It'd be hot outside. Oh, no thanks. I'd rather not. Yeah, I'm just too wary about groups. I'm just worried about. I'm just extremely wary about joining any kind of group. Cause I've had these people after me for a very long time. I'm very extremely wary about joining any kind of social club or group or anything. Okay? As long as I ain't got to take no oath. If I don't have to take an oath, it's probably okay with me. But if it's one of these people, one of these groups that you got to take some kind of fucking oath or something, nope. I ain't doing it. Gonna be no for me, dog. It would be nice to have a little group behind some kind of support system, though. Fuck. I'm out here all by myself, man. It'd be nice to have a support system, a group like, hey, man, you need a place to stay? Like, you get away from these evil ass Catholic witches and dark old fucking witch I live with. Oh, I need some help getting out of this situation so I can get my whole life together, man. You know, I can't stay here with these fucking people. I have to leave this place immediately. I don't have any resources. I'm fucking broke. I ain't got nothing to do. Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? You know, like, fuck. I need some help. Now I'm tired of taking down these cults. You know how many cult members I've personally taken out? You know how many cult groups, whole groups I've personally taken out? Well, if I told you, you probably wouldn't believe me. A lot of people. You know, these people all be thanking God I'm not evil and wicked. Because if I was, man, I could do some serious damage out here. Or if I was to ever go dark, oh man, the whole world's going dark if you go dark. They're like, oh shit, better not do that then. Not this time. I think I did that in another lifetime and it was not good. Like I done played that reality out and it was like, whoa. So I'm the only one left alive? It's just me like Thanos out this bitch? Well, at least I get my peace and quiet like that. But no, don't worry, I ain't gonna do that. I got all the stones. But I'm not gonna use them for anything bad. Oh, okay, yeah, I get you. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I hear you, man. That's like over here, we got the Catholics and they got their orders and stuff. What's the one they got over here? The damn, Knights of Columbus. Right, Knights of Columbus. They got the Knights of Columbus and pretty much they just get together and get drunk all the time. That's all they ever do. It's like a bunch of alcoholics. A bunch of alcoholics. A bunch of old men, a bunch of alcoholics and shit. That's what they have over here. But they don't really be talking about them. This is these Catholic orders. They, you know, they don't care. There's really none left. There's a lodge over here in my town. It's pretty much shut down. Like, they were trying to get me to join a long time ago. It's like, get it back up and running and shit. No, I ain't doing that. No. The Catholic Church over here, they got the Catholic Church right here, and then about a block away is the Freemason Lodge. It's like, oh shit, look at this. And the Catholics used to be like, oh, those are, when I grew up, they were like, oh, those are devil worshippers. They're devil worshippers. Are they, though? Yeah, but are they, though? Or are y'all the devil worshippers, you motherfucking sickos, you vampires, and you goddamn cannibals? So where was I going with this? Oh, in the Catholic Church. Yeah, and look, the Catholics think this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, okay? This is proof. Oh, this is proof. They think this is proof, right? They go in there. The priest goes on stage. He goes on stage with his Eucharist. Well, I ain't got a cracker. If I had a cracker. Okay, just pretend I got a communion wafer in my hand. And he's doing this thing. And he does his little thing and all that shit, right? Consecrates the host. The communion wafer. The host. The Lord of Hosts. You ever heard of that? Well, that's not what that is. That's some other kind of false host, okay? That's some kind of faker, fraud, liar, deceiver in that host. Put the spirit in there. Anyway, the Catholic priest, he's up there doing his thing. And they put the spirit in there, communion wafer goes in there. And they say it's Jesus. They say it's Jesus, okay? They say it's Jesus. Anyway, before that monitoring spirit just walked by me, that's not my energy, that's that old fucking witch bitch's energy, by the way. Y'all just felt. There's anyway, where was I going with that? Because she always be trying to stop me from telling the fucking truth on their ass. She one of them. Anyway, the priest goes up there, he does his black magic thing. Boom. The Eucharist is infused literally with blood vessels. Has living tissue in it. And I know this because they talk about this on Catholic radio. A Jesuit priest took a consecrated host, brought it under a microscope, and it was like, bam, look, it's a living host. This thing is alive. It has actual flesh and blood vessels and tissue in it. Okay, well, they think that's the greatest thing since sliced bread. They think that's proof. Oh, that is proof. That's great since sliced bread. Oh, that's just so wonderful, right? You know what you just proved, Catholics? You just proved yourselves to be fucking cannibals and vampires, you sick motherfuckers. That's what that's proof of. That's proof of cannibalism. You're eating human living flesh. You're drinking human living blood. Vampire, vampire, vampire. Cannibal, cannibal, cannibal. Okay, back on the United States. Did you know that cannibalism is legal in every state in the United States except for one state? Did you guys know that? Cannibalism is legal in the United States. Yes, it is. It's on the law. Look at the books. It's on the books. Cannibalism is legal in the United States, except for one state. There's only one state. Does anybody else think that's fucked up? Anybody else see what's going on here? I think that's pretty fucked up. They legalized cannibalism, you guys, in the United States. I mean, wow. And nobody's talking about this. Nobody. There's a couple of people I've seen. A couple of literally like two people. Literally, or just a couple of people talking about this stuff. Wow. And nobody's talking about the Catholic stuff. It's just me talking about that. Oh, they all in on it. You Catholics are vampires and cannibals. And they think that's the greatest thing since sliced bread, man. I tell you what. Like, wow. You people are fucked in the head for real. You must be possessed by a fucking demon. Oh, yeah. Oh, you are. It's because they are possessed. Because they go to their church and they receive that Eucharist, that false host. That ain't no Lord of hosts. No, that is not the Lord of hosts. That is a false host. A deceiver, a liar, and a murderer. From the beginning, they go to their church, they receive that Eucharist. That's a false host. I don't know what they putting in there, but it ain't got nothing to do with Jesus, baby. It ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. Ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. They go in there and they think that's the greatest thing ever. That's proof, they call it. Oh, that's just proof. Our religion is the right. Oh, shut up. Boy, I ought to slap the shit out of somebody. Well, I feel like slapping the shit out of all these Catholics. You come to me talking your shit, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, Catholic. Wake the fuck up. Come out of Babylon, you stupid bitch. God damn. Whack, 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 whack. Wake the fuck up, Catholics. What's wrong with y'all? Bunch of vampires and fucking cannibals over there. Get the fuck out of Babylon. What are y'all doing over there, man? Oh, you drinking blood and you eating flesh? Well, well, you said it yourself. That sounds like cannibalism to me, y'all. Anybody else with a fucking elementary education can figure that out. Elementary school education is elementary, dear Watson. Elementary. Elementary, dear Watson. Elementary. Where's my pipe at? I need my pipe. Elementary, dear Watson. Elementary. Suck on my pipe. Shit. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you Catholic pieces of shit. You bunch of cannibals, vampires and shit. Right? I got a pipe, see? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you bastards. And they think they're right. Oh, they think they're so right. Really, they're the wrongest. Like, y'all is the wrongest people out there, though. Y'all are so wrong. You're the wrongest motherfucking people out there, okay? Yeah. They think that's the greatest thing since sliced bread. You put that Eucharist under a microscope and it turns into actual living flesh. Living flesh. And then they eat that. So they're eating living flesh. Now, I'm not a fucking genius or a goddamn scientist. I don't have any degrees in such things. But I'm just saying, if I was a little kid looking at that in elementary school, being like, well, I heard that's cannibalism, though. well, yeah, but I heard that's cannibalism. And you drink blood? Well, that sounds like a vampire to me. Bunch of cannibals and vampires over there. They don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out, you guys. They don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. Golly. You know, that's one reason for the Protestant Reformation. You know, like, after the Gutenberg press came out, after all the Bibles were being printed and everything, and then, like, people could actually read it for themselves. Oh, shit. Oh, no. No, we gotta get out of this church, man. Look, they're doing everything in this church that Jesus said not to fucking do. Now, I know because I can read it now, because I got my own book. I can read it with my own two eyes, what the man said. The man said, pray not like the heathen. The man said, call no man father, your father in heaven. Man said all these things that they be doing in that church over there. Like, don't they read their own fucking book? Don't they read the words that came out of Jesus' motherfucking mouth, man? Shit. I'm sorry for using foul language, but I'm just really passionate about this, okay? Just really passionate. It's just a passion. I'm just passionate about it. God dang, man. People are fucked. Yeah, put it under a microscope, and boy, that Eucharist is actual living tissue. Blood and such, and veins and arteries, and like this living tissue. Like, whoa, man. So you're eating living flesh over there in the Catholic Church is what you're doing. I know. I used to be a part of it. Oh, my heart space just did a thing. My heart just went poof. The Lawnmower Man. Oh, that was a good movie, too. Yeah, they're gods. They're not God though. You know. I'm not gay, by the way. God, man. I do be talking too. I'm not gay, by the way. I'm just in touch with my divine feminine. I'm well in balance, okay? In balance. Not imbalanced. No, in balance. It's called balance the right and left hemispheres of your brain, called Isis, and Ra, and your chakras are the Elohim. Because Israel. And just because you're a god don't mean you can go around doing whatever the fuck you want to do. That means you are held at a higher standard. You will be held more accountable than anybody else. You go around calling yourself a god, then okay, you better follow the rules then, Ak, or else you know what happens. Anyways, okay. Hey, I've seen the Deftones live. Changing. Oh, how's it go? To a fly. Yeah, Deftones song. That's right. I watched you change. Yeah. That's a good song. I saw them live in Houston. I went and seen Metallica, the Deftones, was it Limp Bizkit or Linkin Park? And I don't know, there's a couple other bands played. I went to see them in Houston. Good band. Yeah. There's a lot of people trapped, man. They don't know what they're involved with. A lot of people just going along with the programs that they were given by their parents and so on and so forth, and you know, all that handed down to them, right? Well, my grandma was Catholic, so I'll be Catholic. My mama was a Catholic, so I'll be Catholic. You know, whoa. Don't you ever do any investigating for yourself? Nope. No, they don't. Go along to get along. Go along to get along. That's the name of the game over there. Go along to get along. Don't ever look at anything for themselves. You try to tell them they don't want to hear it. They can't because they're possessed. They won't hear it. The demons won't let them hear it. The archons, won't let them hear it. They can't. They won't hear it. You start talking like me, and they'll just go outside and start praying the rosary or something. Pray not like the heathens. Repetitious prayers. They go praying their rosary again, though. Praying like the heathens, repetitious prayers, so on and so forth. Like, oh, no shit. That's cool. Pray not like the heathens and repetitious prayers. Call man, no man Father but your Father in heaven. But they go to their church and they do all the things that Jesus be like, don't do this. Don't do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Don't do that shit. And then the Catholics, they go in their church and what do? A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. It's like, oh man, don't y'all even read the words that the man was talking? Did you even read your own fucking book? God, no, they don't. They go to church and they let the priest or whoever read it to them one little passage at a time. It takes a whole year to get there. It's like, And then they still don't, you know. They don't ever read the words that Jesus said, man. And if they do, they can't understand it. Like the archons won't let them. They won't let them understand, understand, overstand. Understand? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you won't. Oh, shoot. Well, that was a good talk. That was a good talk. Oh, that was a good talk, you guys. Probably some breakfast or something. It's almost 10 o'clock. Almost 10 o'clock, man. Find me some breakfast. Come on, little cute cat. Get your little butt outside. Come on, you. Go on. Go on. Well, that was a great talk, you guys. Romanian class on Duolingo. Oh, congratulations. That's cool, man. Interpreting tongues. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Right on. Hey, just keep going. Just keep going. You know, I'll be raging out sometimes, but it's a divine rage, a divine wrath, divine anger. These things are okay. Passion. That's just because I'll be passionate. I'll be using cuss words all the time, whatever. It's not really cursing, you know. Cursing somebody, you know, people got it messed up. Are you using curse words? Goddamn motherfucker, shit, piss, cunt, fuck, whore. That's not cursing, okay? That's not cursing. That's just foul language. That's just foul language. Cursing is actually putting a curse on somebody. That's what cursing is. You know, these people got it all fucked up. Like, that's just foul language. Cursing is when you actually go put a curse on somebody. That's real shit. Like, cursing would be like to say somebody comes into my chat and they're like talking shit on me because of my past or this or that or whatever. Well, then I have the right, I'm well within my divine right to put a curse on that person, to put them through what I fucking went through for judging me and talking fucking shit on me. Now you gotta go through what I went through. Okay, now motherfucker, now what? You gotta walk in my fucking shoes. See how well you like it. You like that shit? Huh? Yeah, I didn't think so. That's cursing somebody. And you're well within your right. You're well within your divine right to curse somebody like that. They come in talking shit on you, call you this name, that name, whatever. It don't matter. You're well within your divine right to say, alright, you gonna talk shit on me? Alright, motherfucker, you gonna judge me? Judge not, lest you be judged, is what I heard. So, you're gonna have to go through everything that you just tried to put on me. See if you can walk a mile in my fucking shoes. Cause I bet you can't. I bet they can't. They wouldn't make it. They wouldn't make it. They would give up and self-exit. Come here calling me names or judging me. Well, don't be surprised when you're being judged, alright? Shit. Harshly at that, especially the people that knew better. You know better, then like, man, you're going to get judged even more harshly than the rest of the people because they don't know, right? Forgive them for they do not know. type stuff. Well, what if they do know though? Whoa, like what if you do know though and you still do the bad thing? Oh shit, you're gonna get judged even worse than everybody else. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about that. I gotta go to the bathroom. Puerto Rico! Hey, shout out to Puerto Rico. La Familia. What's up? La Familia. That's good. You don't judge people, that's good, you know, because certain people out here, you better be careful you come across in these spiritual streets, because I know they may look small, tiny, insignificant, but really they be big for real. And God be protecting some people out here for real. It's like, you judge these people, then God's gonna judge you. Okay. Go around calling people names and defining them by their past. I'm not my past, head ass. My past does not define me. And that's what these people do. They go around, they dig up some trash from your past, and then they try to label you as that. Well, next time you hear from these people that do that kind of stuff, don't be surprised whenever they're fucking up. They're fucking up, okay? They're doing the same things that they called you names for doing. They're doing the same shit. Well, I was watching a video about Puerto Rico the other day. I was like, man, I want to go down there, see some of my Puerto Ricans. I'd like to go live down there for a while. You know, I want to learn Spanish. I think the only way I can learn Spanish is if I go immerse myself in the culture. So if I go, just move down there for a little while or something, I could learn a whole nother language. Oh, really? I only speak English too. Well, yeah, it don't matter. Puerto Rico. Yeah. Man. Oh, look, a big old black butterfly. Well, that's a good sign right there. Big old butterfly. I like my black butterflies. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, then I have to go move to another place then. Find me another Spanish-speaking culture I can go immerse myself in. Shoot. Go live with some people for a while. That way I can learn their language and their culture, That's what I like to do. I think that would be pretty fun. Anyway, raise your vibration, raise your frequency, raise your vibration, raise your frequency, baby. Baby. We up here with it. Way up here with it. Shoot. Well, I just had a few things I had to get off of my chest this morning. In this rising. Sit my ass down now. I'm gonna sit my ass down and relax. The Commonwealth of Puerto Rico. Shout out to Puerto Rico. They about family down. I think they're a lot about family down there. So those people and my people got a lot in common. All about family. Everything's family oriented, right? We all eat. We all eat. You eat, I eat, we all eat. Shoot. Anyways, man, I just be chilling. Probably go take my little shower or something. Be sweating my ass off. I don't even do nothing. Just sitting here sweating. Ah. I need to go to the beach. Send me some money so I can go meet you over there in Puerto Rico. Send me some money so I can go to the beach. I'll be on the first flight. Yeah, they initiated everybody in the Freemasonry. That way they could sacrifice them. Telling you. That's what they did in America anyways. Initiated everybody into that Freemasonry crap. That way they could sacrifice you. Whenever they needed you. They just sacrifice you. Sacrifice the whole population. That's what they was planning on doing. I don't think that's going to work though. They need my energy to do that. Like, you ain't getting my energy. Only one person gets my energy. That's me. Anyways, alright, I'm gone, man.